Right, so the party have just finished a level up, moving from level 5 to level 6. They have narrowly survived the encounter with the 3 hags. What is your guys' plan going forward?
So I guess
be
it's
nice
quite early, ain't it?
I mean,
It's
we're
like
fine.
4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, something like that. Difficult
So-
to tell specifics.
I guess we can have
mean-
like a short rest or two.
We have just leveled up, so we're all actually quite good to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
so the level up does sustain you for a bit. Your newfound strength.
Yes. Duh. Should we,
What?
with this little kind of raiding thing that we're doing to this barn, these guys seem pretty damn
Proficient?
Capable?
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 Yeah,
Maybe.
capable with a sword. A few of these guys, they seem like they're pretty trained. We could drag them along with us.
Yeah,
I mean,
the elders of the group, or the old, not the kids, basically,
Yeah.
are all pretty well trained with a sword.
Those tree people, we said there's 100 last time, didn't we?
Yeah,
I said hundreds.
but
You definitely said 100, yeah?
rough, give or
More
take.
than I
if-
could count easily.
Right.
Give or take
What
a few.
if me and say Aringer go and scope the place out? Maybe we could. If there's a cart, I look to the guy. Do you have a cart?
Here now.
Well,
No.
no, up at your stores where you
Yes,
store.
yeah. There's a cart we do a lot of the deliveries with. It should still be in the cart room, the loading room.
Remember,
Maybe we could sneak in and just get so far out the door without detecting anything that you guys can then rush to our aid, and we just go. We just leave with the mine.
Oh, man.
What about
That ain't-
horses?
They ain't gonna solve their problem.
It's a
Their
big
problem
cart.
ain't
Yeah.
our pro-
It is.
Wait, I'm not here to just help you steal my cart.
Unfortunately, it doesn't solve the father's problems either. We're still going to have to come back here if we do that. We're still going to have to come
Doo-doo.
back here and help.
Doo-doo.
Ah, you got me, guys.
Uh,
It doesn't help the father's problem at all.
no, that
We need
doesn't
to-
solve my problem at all. And if my son finds out that you abandoned his father to his fate with the evil druids, I feel like he won't be so happy about it.
Don't worry.
Who's to
find out.
say? Nah, don't say that.
Don't worry. We'll strip the idea from you.
Let's pull out a
If you
knife.
kill me.
You're not gonna kill
I'm
me.
aware your face.
You ain't gonna
I'm
kill
aware
me.
your face is a face. Be like, oh son.
What? He's clearly a lot older than you.
Yeah, I'll go up and see if any of the other party have any members that want to tag along.
So yeah, the oldest daughter and her brother will tag along, but her husband and their younger brother insist on staying with the children.
Yeah, that's
There
fair.
are like 5 kids at the party, so
That's fair enough.
Also, those
Davian
hags.
is also going to stay here.
That's fair. Yeah. A little bit
Those
helps, better than
hags.
nothing.
You think those hags may come back?
Definitely.
If you didn't kill them, then yeah, probably. I mean, they're probably still here now, watching, and waiting.
Oh, and he's
I
watching.
don't know if it is a good idea to take any guys from this camp.
So don't forget that Vaughn is still ruined. His level ups don't affect him.
Actually, I think maybe these guys should just stay at the camp, protect these guys. It's completely up to them. I'll give them the option of coming or going.
They're kind of saying if you guys feel capable to take on that many enemies on your own, then of course they'll stay and protect their families. But if you feel like you need the help,
It
No one
then-
gets 100.
would be a great deal, but
That's a whole army.
I want.
There's only
unfortunately.
5 of us
Do you
here.
have any more arrows I can steal?
yeah, they give you 15 bolts, halving what they have currently.
I don't know. I just feel like, look, we've got a army down there of tree folks. We're not. There's 6 of us here. we haven't got a shot unless we come up with a good strategy. Even if we take even if we take the family, that's only what 3 extra people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get overrun instantly. We need to think of a strategy
They're not strong.
It's not about strong, you know. It
I,
only takes
I
a few
remember
swings.
your last contact with the vine creatures, the blights.
Oh,
Were they out of memory? Were they witness to fire? Wasn't they?
What?
I didn't understand any of that.
From
Kind
memory, were they weakness to fire?
It seemed like some of them were, yeah.
Got this oil.
Even if we,
I turned to the older dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
oil, you say?
She's just gonna pull himself out.
do you sort of remember when they first arrived? What do you know if there was anything drawing to your land?
No, it's interesting you say that. They've attacked before, of course. We've always had trouble in these lands. I mean, look around. But they were never organised like this. Something has organised them. Something's pulled them together. And between them and the scarecrows, I mean, why would they be working together? They never worked together before. And now the hags are here. I mean, it all seems very convenient.
Question. Before the attacks, did the tree folk did they seem at least like they were mindless? And now do you think they've got like a hierarchy as almost?
Not mindless, no, but definitely disorganised.
Yeah, just a pack animals rather than a militia.
Yeah, you could say that. Like, you know, these druids are like wild men. They attack out of nowhere, but now they're attacking together at coordinated strikes.
Has anyone that you've managed to see stuck out among them? Maybe like they are
Was
a
this
leader?
one druid who had a great crown of antlers? He seemed to be, I don't know, he just had a demanding sort of presence, but even so, he would only have rule over the druids. Like, I don't understand why any of the other creatures of the night would swear allegiance to him.
Maybe they're not.
No, perhaps he.
I'm thinking maybe cut off the head. Rest may fall.
Well, me
But when you
too.
find out who the head is,
I don't want to go all guns in, attacking one bloke just for it all to go tits up.
What about if we go with the initial idea and you and Aringer scope it out, but not go in? You don't go in or anything. You try and find out as much information as you can, and we'll be at the ready if anyone sees you or finds you.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. What's your plus stealth?
I like that plan.
Sending a scouting party is what I'm hearing.
God damn! Sneaky do.
do I? What's in a scholars pack?
What's
What's
in
in
the
that
name?
one?
What's in the name?
If you Google it, you'll
Like
probably find it.
parchment.
Yeah, just Google it.
Google it. It's like pen, parchment, a scroll case,
Yeah.
some fancy clothing.
Like a rubbing and like a rubbing charcoal.
Oh.
It's stuff like that.
Lots of rubber.
I was thinking of it. Hopefully, you got some like, even there's like some binoculars or some sort of like further seeing thing just to help you out a bit more.
Scholar pack
Nah,
binoculars.
Yeah, no, I was
No,
hoping just in
no.
case.
He's a scholar peeper, that's what he is.
It's a scholar
Oh,
slash.
guys, he's an architect. They do everything.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I don't do honestly. I get paid for
Magnifying glass, but they're way too expensive to come in a standard
Yeah.
pack.
Yeah. It was just
Yeah, so maybe we just start off with Aringer and Ichabod. I don't know if Skull is sneaky, but
doesn't
I can be
can't
sneaky
skull
enough,
turn into sand? Can't you turn into sand?
why yes, I can.
you've done that
But
before.
only for short periods of time,
Ooh.
short distances, I think, right?
And we don't.
I think it's
the-
a duration
they
thing.
are people that are gifted magically. We don't want anyone sort of being able to detect him.
Plus, sand isn't really massive in the forest, so it might still stand out pretty suspect if a cloud of sand just moves through the wall.
It's true.
What happened?
The fog, is it still hugging the tree line?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of a
Maybe
way how you guys get down there without getting seen.
maybe-
Because as soon as you get seen,
Let's go. Anything? Okay. Maybe you guys use this fog as a cover. I say strike while you can.
Strike with the iron top.
maybe
But
not.
we can't go into the fog, can we?
The fog last time destroyed, well, myself and that gargoyle guy.
Forgot about that bloke.
What? So are we kind of stuck here until it goes?
I'm not too sure.
Have a little test.
Do you think?
Little dip.
Do you think
Oh,
that
yeah.
whenever that fog though, the last time we saw it like that, Strahd appeared. Do you think maybe the hags are in league with Strahd himself?
Well, there's a
Well, I
few
feel like that's something we
influences.
absolutely can't rule out. But
I think that's the case. Then we got a few more problems with this hags than we thought.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
may be a lot worse.
If I walk up to the fog, is my vision going to improve, or is it going to stay there?
Are you going to walk up to the fog?
Yeah, if I walk closer to the fog, is my vision going to go out further?
You first you walk up to the fog, and then you'll find out.
I will.
Okay, yeah, walking closer to the fog, it does improve your vision very slightly. In fact, you can see something in the fog. There's a figure moving through the fog, coming straight towards you.
I immediately start backstepping. Right, I see someone coming towards us through the fog.
I will-
right there.
I
I
do
will
a
prepare Eldritch
perception check on the person coming. What do I see?
You see, so you prepare Eldritch Blast. That's cool. You see roll. Sorry, yeah, carry on.
I got a
Don't get a one.
29.
You see the shape, the silhouette of a humanoid at least, wearing sort of ragged clothing, but you can't make out in much detail because of the fog's obscuring effect of the fog. He is, however, holding something and heading straight towards you. Holding something very small, maybe so big in one hand.
In what sort of way? Is it like outwards or is it to his side?
He's holding it up like this, maybe to his chest, nipple height. It's
Right.
perfectly nipple height, and you
I'll
can
just-
see that.
I just shout to
back.
Ronan to get back. Like that's some suspect shit.
Yeah. I'll still be slowly walking back, but I'll just say, "Who are you? Hello."
I come with a message. I come with a message. Do not fire. Do not fire, my lord. I come with a message.
Through the bloody fog, through the darkness. Why are you traveling through here?
I am just the messenger.
Messenger,
Do not,
messenger of
do
who?
not metaphorically or physically shoot me.
Messenger of who?
I am the messenger of the master of these lands.
Alright. Someone's dead. Someone's come back.
Returned.
Alright.
I'll say come to the fog line, but no closer.
Yes, sir. What you say, sir, very nice. And he heads to the fog line. You see a sort of an older man, maybe in his 60s, shabbily dressed. Although at one point his clothes were probably quite neat, he is now, they are quite dirty, quite rugged, as if he's been on the road for many days. His hair is like long and curly and grey and unkempt, tied in a loose ponytail behind his back. He has a sort of haggard look about his eye, and a knowing sense about him. In his hand, a letter.
I would have been here sooner if someone didn't move the sign around every single fucking time.
Every sign I came across, I had to eat my horse to get here. I started with 3 horses.
Who would have done that?
Yeah.
You done it.
Sweating intensifies.
Bucket.
Put the letter on the floor. Walk back.
No, sir. I must place the letter in the hand of its recipient.
Who's the recipient?
That man there. And he points to Skull in the distance.
Who? Me?
Scary.
Okay, I shall take it. Thank you.
Master Skull, your
I
letter.
I cast protection from good and evil on Skull.
I cast counter spell.
Just
Yeah.
what I needed. Thank you.
You have to choose what type of evil before you do that.
Yeah, choose. Pick your evil.
So it's like
Cool.
it's
So,
like either undead, celestial, or fey, or some shit. I can't remember it.
What have they most commonly been? They've been fiends, haven't they?
You've had a lot of
Normally.
fiends recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do fiends. Let's keep it somewhat similar.
Keep it on flavour, you know. He
I'll be
walks
walking-
to Skull slowly if no one stops him.
I'll go next to Skull with my
No,
sword
I'm gonna walk
brandished.
up to him as well. I'm gonna meet him halfway. You know, I'm not gonna let him walk all the way to me.
That is polite. That is polite of you.
I'll be
What a fine
behind.
young
I'll be
gentleman.
behind Skull.
Be careful.
You have nothing to fear from me, my friends. I am just the messenger.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
And I reach for the letter.
He hands the letter to you and he says, "Good Baron," and nods and heads back towards the fog.
Cool. So I guess I'll open the letter and look at it.
Can I make an arcana on the letter first before you do anything?
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
can do. Yeah, so is anyone stopping him from reaching the fog, or is he will just disappear into the fog if you don't?
I'm fine.
I'll
with
watch
it.
him go.
He's clearly some kind of minion of this dude.
Minions.
Arcana checking. I've got a 17. Is the letter magically blowing up?
No.
So,
I hate to see him go, but I love to watch him leave.
you see him like move his hips more.
Sorry. Yeah, he's definitely
Yeah, that
walks
just-
with a powerful strut.
Well, I can't
that's
sense any.
distracting.
Can't sense any weird shit coming from that letter. So, might just be a letter.
Okay.
It's just
Well,
a
I'm
letter.
gonna open it.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
Wonder who
Milk.
it's from.
Egg,
Strahd.
berries. Ah, this is let's shopping list. Shocker.
Yeah, so the letter, it opens thanking you for your fine correspondence, and for your and congratulates you on an excellent decision made. It says it welcomes you to the nobility of the land and talks about a bright future being ahead of you, and it says that many more great bounds of strength will come your way, if you continue to prove yourself.
Okay.
Ben,
Uh,
what
Can
is
you say that out loud?
I'm not reading it out loud. I'm
He
gonna read
starts
it and be
reading out
like,
loud and then trails off.
yeah,
No, this is just
What'd you level
this
up
is an
into?
advert for buying timeshares. Don't worry about that.
So yeah, I'm just gonna look at the bit of paper, be like, oh, mumbo jumbo, junk mail, and then cast firebolt in my hand and burn it.
Just burn it up. All right, fair.
I look at him and I
Junk mail.
I mean, obviously, you don't know what the letter contains in character.
what
What the hell do you mean junk mail?
what that letter
Strahd.
You saying someone's trying to sell you fucking fridges out here?
What's a fridge?
Yeah,
Like
mate.
a fridge, sir.
Magic cooling box.
Oh hell
Magic
yeah.
cooling box, half price today.
What did the letter say, Skull?
It said some nonsense about making a good decision. I'm not entirely sure what that could possibly mean.
Strahd sent you a letter. Wait, no, I roll an insight on that. For one.
Might as well use that insight you got.
Strahd.
I got hang on, wait, what was my plus to insight? I think it's 14 to insight. Hang on.
34.
Yeah, so
Oh my
I got
God.
34 to insight.
Hi Ben. Be at 34 for deception.
I can't.
Yeah, but he wasn't
okay,
lying.
so what did you? What was your initial line, Ben?
He wasn't lying. He wasn't lying. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
his
I
No,
initial
he did
line?
say
I
he
forgot
didn't.
what you were.
Well, I said probably something to do. It's saying something about accepting something. Yeah, just a lot of nonsense to me.
But then he said, "I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
know what that
Yeah.
means."
Well, a lot of nonsense. Not too sure. Yeah, that kind of lines.
I mean, yeah, it'd be clear with your insight that he is definitely holding back information. Let's say that.
Has anything changed about him?
No, not visually. No,
Not to look at. Nothing.
not to look at.
Nothing different.
What about a good decision? Let's go.
You don't know anything about a good decision. I didn't read that bit.
You said that out loud. Good decision.
I've not said.
You just said something about
Before
making
you
a
said
decision.
Making a good decision.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He was trying
I
to.
don't know.
He was trying to persuade you. You don't know nothing about that.
yeah, and I just say I don't know. Like I said, because I'm. Yeah, you know.
You get a
As far
letter
as you
from
go,
Strahd
other than
Skull.
Nishimod, I'm
about
telling
a
the truth.
good decision.
How do you know it's from Strahd? Like,
Wait,
no one knows.
The guy
This is the
said
lord
he
of
was
this
from
land.
Guys,
Strahd.
hang on.
Oh, okay.
We're getting a bit defensive there, Skull.
Skull. We've been travelling together now for, fuck me, nearly 2 weeks, surely. Don't start lying at this part of the game.
Lying.
I can tell. It's clear to see on your face you're hiding something. May not be big, but you're hiding something.
Everyone's entitled to their secrets, my friend.
Not when it involves Strahd. Not when it involves the person who rules over this land and stops us from escaping. Do not make a decision on that.
Comes up on our screen. The gang killed Ben.
The gang killed and Sean, Leon.
Well, as I say, I have no recognition of what happened in the letter. It's gone now. I wish I could show you it, but it's gone.
You've muted yourself, Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon, we can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I slapped that.
But we can see you.
You were awful quick to burn that letter away, mate. Seemed to me like you're hiding something.
it was useless. It was
That's
random bits of
bullshit.
junk
Hey,
mail.
come
You're
on.
telling
I
me-
look to the party and I'm like, are we actually just gonna let this pass? The Lord, who we are currently going against, has given this man a letter,
Yeah.
and we're just like, bit weird.
Pretty strange.
Skull.
Probably nothing.
Be honest with us. Did he offer you freedom did he offer you freedom in exchange for
Answer
us?
yes.
How would I even contact him, friend? Like, how would he contact me?
I've
He just contacted you
letter. I've
now.
got a theory as to what's gone on.
Just that letter, just that.
But I mean, yeah, how would I have any way of contacting him? I'm in the middle of dog shit nowhere.
Where's Flump?
Flump, do you think Flump can
Flump's
do
the
this by
man,
himself?
You can't seem to see Flump anyway. Flump did it.
Let's go. Please understand our positioning. We have the Lord of this land, the only person that's stopping us from escaping back to our own lives. You are the only one here who doesn't want to go back to his own life.
I
Pieces are
never
adding
said I didn't want
together.
to go back to my own life. I would love to go back to my own life.
You want to go back to being chased as a criminal. You told me before that you don't want you. Maybe it's a good thing you stay here.
Well, maybe.
Alright, if I did Zone of Truth, would you step in it?
Yeah, I'll step in it.
He doesn't have to say yes.
Well, yeah, but
Step
if he
in it.
doesn't, then I just won't trust
I mean,
him.
we already know he's lying.
I don't.
Well, you do.
Well, you
It's
know he's
just your
withholding.
words.
You know he's withholding.
Skull,
I haven't said a lie yet.
Skull,
I don't trust him. I
Skull.
don't know he's
listen,
lying, but I just don't trust him.
listen to me. No one's saying you're the enemy here. No one's saying you've done anything wrong yet. But
Well, I'm glad. Because I haven't
if
done
you're
anything
going to
wrong.
continue to be shady and hide things from us,
Well, I mean,
I don't
if you
see
want
how
to piece
we-
back together the ashes, then you can. And, you know, if it's doing anyone a mend spell, it'll take a little bit, but...
What? Ashes?
I don't
The
know.
ashes of the letter.
No.
wouldn't you have to mend each individual bit?
You would, it would never work.
The fact is, you got a letter from Strahd, and before anyone could ask you anything, you burnt the piece of paper. That does not think that sends alarm off for anyone. And I look towards Aringer, who's been quiet.
Oh, letters that are entitled to me is entitled to me.
Even letters he doesn't understand, and then doesn't ask the party.
Is Connor saying anything? Because I can't hear him.
I can hear him.
Let me
Bite.
Turn up his volume.
disconnect.
Oh,
That's a weird one. He's never been not able to hear you.
Just not hear Connor.
That's better. You never know.
he actually just muted you. Damn we.
Bitch.
Server mute, Ryan.
I look to the party and I'm like, well, what are we doing about this?
We can't move on until we get this sorted. This is huge. It's not something you can just breeze over.
Well, I'll just fucking put down Zone of Truth. It'll take me 1 action to do it. I create a magical zone. Guards against deception. 15-foot radius. And anyone who enters the area must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature cannot speak a deliberate lie while in the area.
Okay, let's do it.
I
Charisma
know-
saving throw.
I know whether each creature succeeds or fails on the saving throw.
I would just.
Uh,
I'll just choose. to fail.
Random
Well,
Ichabod's
this is-
passive is. Oh, sorry, mate. No, carry on.
I'll just
What's that?
choose to accept it.
Okay.
Well, I'll just choose to fail.
Okay.
I mean,
Ichabod's
yeah, I
passive-
accept it. I don't have my guard up at the
Spell
minute.
DC is 14.
Ichabod's passive is enough to see the smoke recede.
Nice.
I don't say anything. I'm still pressing this.
Well,
But I step into the zone of truth.
So what
I
does this zone of
resist it,
truth
I'm
look
pretty
like?
sure.
Why would you get?
Go
Is
on,
it
Ryan.
charisma save?
Yeah, I got at least a 19 plus whatever my charisma is, which I think is a 0, so.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you got crazy high DC.
No,
Yeah,
that's 14.
Choose to resist.
Well, he
Yeah,
he entered the area, but he's trying his best not to.
Wait, do you know I tried to resist? You just
Yeah,
know it didn't
you know
work
Oh,
if
for me.
someone tries to resist
I
it.
know if you resist it, I know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I turn to the party and I'm like, look, it's obvious that something fishy's gone on, but I'm telling you, I'm never wrong about a read on someone like this. He's hiding
I'm
something.
never wrong.
I'm literally never wrong. Now,
I could
I
do no evil.
personally, I'm not carrying on with a guy who's lying.
Is Strahd?
Technically, I
Scott,
haven't
looking from
told a
our
lie.
perspective. Looking from my perspective,
Well, yeah, but I know
you get a
you
letter from
said
Strahd.
you have no idea.
It's the best defense.
You instantly burn it. That is a huge deal, and that we can breeze over. Just be
Just
honest,
be honest
with
with us, mate. Maybe we can help.
Well, I've been roped into something, and I have no way out of it.
There's always
You
a way.
wouldn't
What did you get roped into?
There's always a
You,
way.
you haven't leveled up into a certain something, have you?
Vampire.
The vampire
No.
class.
Where?
Ichabod, did you step in the zone? And did Aringer step in the zone? Who's in the zone?
I stepped in
Got
the
a
zone.
itchy neck.
I've
Got a
also-
real itchy neck.
This bitch was not listening.
Okay.
We were
Ichabod,
both.
who
We're both.
They both chose to fail.
who is the deity you serve?
You can choose not to answer.
I haven't resisted, so I can choose not to answer. But
Yeah. Ichabod, what is the deity you you worship?
Skull Shush.
you know what, Skull? I don't mind being honest now. I trust you all enough.
Gotta be a family.
think-
We all need to know.
Spaghetti monster.
I serve the spaghetti.
Wow.
Alright. I've lied about. I don't serve Pelor, alright?
I mean, yeah, I knew that.
I mean, anyone who knows a little bit about anything should be able to tell that. I serve I serve a much shadier lord, much more secretive, kind. A lot of you may not have even heard of him. His name's Mask.
I don't think I've heard that one.
In like the D&D lore, Mask is like presumed dead
No,
as like a god.
I guess I
Yeah,
wouldn't
he's
have.
killed off from the band. Isn't he absorbed by some?
He's
by someone
absorbed by,
else?
is it Shah? But then there is like, I think in like the lore that then preceded that, there's like remnants that he's like back or something like that.
Yeah. That's the law we'll run on for Barovia anyway. He the meta in the religion is that he had been consumed by another deity, but now remnants survive.
I
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one.
grew up in a pretty hard situation. I didn't want to be part of anything like this, but someone who showed me a lot of care and gave me the time of day imparted his knowledge on this religion to me, and I keep it with me as a reminder of that man.
Yeah, I see.
I'm aware that the god ain't the noblest of gods, but I'm a good man, and I'm not trying to deceive you guys. I just wanted to protect me, and I look at Vaughn and my boy.
Yeah,
Vaughn
that's it.
nods.
that's understandable. That's it's the demon that you do know rather than the one that you don't. But
I can honestly say, I trust you. I trust you all, and I don't want to deceive you. I'm happy to be open. Just...
Rodrigo, do you want to step in the circle? You muted.
I've already stepped in the circle and I forgo the check. I was too focused on sculpt.
Right. So what, you choose to fail or do you resist?
Yeah, I already chose to fail.
Oh.
It was all like just pass it.
I think we all did, apart from Skull.
Get it out there, Rodrigo. Go on.
Everyone but Skull fair,
What's
What?
including Vaughn.
who's the person that influenced you magically?
Bill Bailey.
Look, we've already been over this. Doesn't it seem a bit trivial compared to the possibility of Strahd breathing down our neck?
That's already been established, but it's good to know who we can trust in this little group.
You know what they say, keep your enemies closer.
Right.
It's enough out of you, Skull.
Fine. The
My ears.
Stab Rodrigo. That's enough.
this
That's enough, lad.
the monster that tricked me wasn't. I don't know what he was when I first met him. He appeared to me about 4-5 years ago. Up to 6 now, I think, actually. He appeared as an old man, disguised as some sort of. I don't know what he was. I just passed my university when I become an architect.
Your architecture degree. Yes.
Yes.
Did you know who
I was
Skull-
celebrating in.
Wait, you're in the
I
zone.
was,
Did you qualify? Did you actually get your degree in architecture?
Did you pass?
yeah, oh, that's a lie.
Really good at Lego.
I didn't. I passed, but I didn't. At top of the class, I felt a failure to my father.
Yeah.
So this older gentleman gave me these designs as architecture to build wonderful houses within the parts of Baldur's Gate.
So he just gave you knowledge.
I'm
Yes,
dying of suspense. Who was it? Come on.
I'm getting to there.
Fucking hell.
Thinking of his
That's
name.
You better sit down and get comfortable.
I'm only on chapter 1.
He later revealed himself. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of what a lich is.
Religion,
Yeah.
would I know?
You and Ronan know what a lich is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I've
Um,
heard of
Aaron,
liches.
you do not. Skull, you do not.
Dangerous business. Doing stuff like that.
He Rodrigo sort of show his burnt mark.
Nipple?
Yeah.
He referred himself as a Serarak. And on his chest is a sort of burnt, bearded devil's face with this sort of where the mouth is. It's sort of this darker than dark, sort of almost like shadow sort of getting sucked inside it.
You
Sounds
gave
like
your
a
soul
good
to a lich.
I didn't give my soul.
You
I
promised your soul to a lich after you die.
I gave your soul.
no, I actually I forgot other people's souls. The architecture wasn't just normal buildings. I built a grand portion of Baldur's Gate. It exploded because of the houses I built. I built houses. I built houses for inhabitants to be killed, which then sends their soul to his phylactery.
To your bag, yeah.
You're a monster.
I
Yeah,
don't have a
Rodrigo,
choice.
monster.
This is to impress your father.
No, I had no idea. I didn't have any idea that he was happening. But now I have no choice. If I stop, he'll come and wreak havoc upon the world.
Why can't you
Everyone's
just do
got a
that
choice.
anyway?
Surely, the more you do it, the stronger he becomes.
At least if I do it, the world won't be destroyed by him. I've seen
Are you
into
sure?
his
That
powers.
doesn't sound right at all. No, that sounds right.
You've never seen face to face with the Lich then. He's a
No.
monster.
I don't even know what they are. What I'm saying is I don't want to be next on your stupid shopping list.
So yeah, you
What's better?
you still doing this? Killing for him?
I have no choice.
So what
Part
is-
of he comes
There's
in-
always a choice, mate.
there's always a choice. So what each
What, to
person
stop?
you kill are they dying? Nothing in here dies, so you're not doing anything for him right now. You're still
Why
alive.
does he get back? Oh, no, because it's the world. The whole world is engulfed with him.
But
If he
surely,
decides to come back,
the more you feed
What?
him, the stronger he gets. If you stop, sure, your soul may be forfeit, but you'll be doing a world of good.
what if I stop and he decides to pay a visit? My wife's in Baldur's Gate. I will not endanger her,
You already have.
nor would I endanger anyone else.
You have.
But how many of you been
I
responsible for
can't
dying?
change my.
Yeah, by the sounds of it,
The
you've
Baldur's
killed a
Gate
lot of
told.
families.
The Baldur's Gate wasn't my fault. Wasn't my fault. I built the houses. I didn't realize until afterwards.
So it was your fault.
That there was bombs.
I made out of just
Oh
gas.
no! I put the bombs in the floor.
And
I thought they were on your floor
asbestos.
heating unit.
Look, I don't get what drives a man to make a deal with something so evil for the sake of furthering a career and a career in construction of all things.
I didn't know at the time. Do you think I would make that decision if I knew at
Knowing
the
it
time?
now, mate, you've shown how selfish you are by staying alive and feeding this.
It's a bit strange. what you done. So
This is
Lich does.
this is truly. That's one of the most evil things I've ever heard.
What, you think I've sacrificed a few to save many?
But
I had
have
to
you-
sacrifice.
Sounds to
That's what
me like you've been tricked.
He came to you with you not knowing, disguised. You are not tricked, and then you just trust him, saying you must.
Isn't the same thing happen to
kill
you?
men."
You got tricked into becoming that warforged.
But the
Yeah.
difference
any
is,
different to
Harringer
my
don't go
predicament?
around dooming however many people's souls.
Do you think I wanted this? Do you think I wanted to wake up every morning and realize and think about everyone I've killed? This is not an easy decision to make.
It's a decision
I
no one
have
should.
been,
It's easier for us to make.
and I have to.
I
You weren't
just can't believe.
part of it. You don't understand.
I mean, I knew there was
None of
something
you
up about you, mate,
understand.
but I didn't think it was anything like this.
Regardless of
None
what
of you
you've done,
will ever understand.
you can try to make it up. These lands are different to the lands that we're all from. So for now, you can try to do good in these lands while you can. Maybe when you get out of it, we can find a way to sever your connection or to do whatever. But right now, as long as you're focusing on getting out of here, then we'll have to work together. Because what other choice do we have?
You're right.
That's all I want.
But I can't let you get out. Continue doing something. That is truly.
I don't want to do it. This isn't
Don't.
a subject. What part of that creature? Do you know what a lich is?
Yes, I do know what a
Do you know
lich
the
is.
power
And to
it
me,
holds?
you sound insanely brainwashed, mate. You're saying that if you continue to feed him and make him stronger, that will in some way stop
He
him
won't.
from doing worse.
He won't come here and destroy this world.
What do you think his intention is? That he'll just hoard some souls and chill out for eternity? No. Liches want power, mate.
Yeah, there's
And you're
always
giving
something,
him that.
there's always something up with them that you can't see.
Yeah, you're feeding
It's a
into its
decision.
power. A shame.
I
Shame.
don't have a choice.
Skull, I swear to God. Look,
I don't want to do this.
I know.
This
Look,
isn't a choice
I
I
know
make
ya.
easily.
or at least I thought I did know you, and you seem a decent man at heart. But you can't carry on doing this. So what if it forfeits your wife? I'm sorry, mate, but one
not just
soul
one.
over all the people you could end up being
This-
responsible for dying.
That's the exact same thought process I'm having with my construction. Buildings of her there. It's not just my wife. It's everyone in Baldur's Gate, in Borders Deep, in everywhere. The whole world turned dark, destroyed by his immense power. This isn't a subject that I have not thought about. I've wanted to go rogue. The risk of destroying everything.
Sounds like you're just
I can't.
scared.
What is risk? What is life without risk and redemption? Eh? There's always a way. Always a way.
It's hard to redeem yourself after you kill families.
Yes, it's slightly harder, probably disadvantage, but it's still.
Look-
At least disadvantage.
Finding out that we're trapped in this place for the time being, knowing that you're trapped in here too, is the one good bit of news about all of this. I can't even talk. I can't even carry this on. I'll tolerate you for the time being.
You
I
guys,
swear to God.
you guys go on your scouting
Right,
mission.
so now that this group forgiveness has went round,
Skull.
maybe we should head
No, we're not done with Skull.
We'll come back to that. You guys should go on your scouting mission,
That motherfucker's done something that could really fuck us over.
and I guess we'll figure it out. There'll be slips if there's something.
I look at Aringer and, like, fed up, I just come in.
I realise I'm being left with the secrets fucking man and the family destroyer 17.
The
Family Destroyer
absolute
17.
massacring working for a lich dude. Yeah, I look at Aringer and I nod and I just say, like, you come in.
Let's not come back.
Please hurry.
What is Vaughn doing? What's your plan?
I look at Ronan, just like, just keep a real close eye on the boy, alright?
Yeah.
These last 5 minutes have really
Rodrigo's already
turned
offered stabbing.
my what I thought to know about this group on his head.
That's alright. I'm here. He's safe.
Cool. I begin heading off through where the fogs begin to clear.
Yeah, the fog has now rolled back to the edge of the far forest. This whole clearing now visible, at least. You can see the winery sitting in the basin of this clearing. What is the scouting plan?
Before on the walk,
Yeah.
I turn to Aringer. I'm just like, what do you make of all that, mate? Like, what the fuck do you make of all that? Because we just can't catch a break in this land.
Yeah, that was a bit heavy.
I thought my secret was big. I felt awful for lying to them.
Nothing compared with that. The way I see it, if Rodrigo tries to do what he's done with those other people, I won't hesitate to pull him down, basically. And Scott, well, I've known him for being secretive. I mean, he robbed graves. You know, his moral compass isn't the best, so I'm not surprised he's hiding something.
Just don't.
It's not stealing if they're dead.
I just don't want anything hindering us getting out of here, and I don't want more evil to escape back into the real world than when we left it. Like,
What happens if keeping Rodrigo in here actually makes it more safe out there? So,
well, that's my thought at the minute. Look, I don't know if you know liches. They are bad
No
news,
clue.
mate, and they are never good, and they are never dormant for long. They might tuck themselves away for a couple 100 years, but they've always got something. They've always got some sort of plan. I don't want to be an accomplice to letting someone go out there and do the work of something that evil.
I mean, hopefully, if things go okay, maybe we can help Rodrigo in his problems.
He seems a good man. I don't.
Yeah.
A little
I just-
confused, but
If he's lost his way, maybe I will. If he tries to do anything stupid, don't get me wrong, I will fight back. But if it's okay all the way through, then we can help him out. So.
right, I
You'll
I
see me
turn-
loading the silver crossbow in my silver arrow into my wrist crossbow thing, so I have it like tucked away.
Okay. Yeah.
On a first glance, what do we see at the front of this?
So it's quite a large building with two circular towers make up the front side here. It's 2 floors, and it's flanked. Well, it's the whole front and sides are covered with fields that used to grow the grape plants, the grapevines. Although a lot of the grape plants have died recently, you can see damage to the ground, trek marks and scrape marks, and clear signifiers of a combat. The blast markings of spells. And Ichabod, you can hear the sort of chitinous chittering of the blights, the plant creatures from before, coming from the other side of the building. You're approaching from one side here, and you're approaching on a short edge on the right hand side behind one of the towers. That direction, you can hear the sort of chittering, scratching of these creatures.
And none are actually in sight. They're all.
None are currently in sight. They're all tucked away somewhere.
I'll do a perception to get to coming. So, say if I was to go round, like, is there a way that I could chase sort of like the tree line round to get a better scope of?
The tree line is it gives you a wide. This clearing is 1, 2, 3, about nearly 2 miles wide. So the tree
Wow.
line takes you a long way from the winery, and it never gets within it never gets within quarter of a mile of the winery itself.
Okay.
So it is full open, clear land in every side of this building.
I turn to Aringer. What are you thinking? To get a better read on this place, we'd have to get closer, but if we get closer, chance that it's a lot harder getting back.
Spotted. I don't know. I don't know how we get over there.
I mean, in terms of the vineyard, it's so the old like grove, like the actual wine, like grape, chisel, all that shit,
frames and stuff.
Yeah. Are they in like a typical sort of like lined fashion towards the building?
They are, yeah, in lines. 2 blocks separated by a path, and then 2 blocks either side of the building main. You can't see the clear side. You're coming up from you're not approaching the front door of the building. You're coming up from the left-hand side here.
Yeah, I turn to Aringer. I could always aid our ability to stealth in there, if you catch what I mean. If we hug this route of this line of vines towards the building, we might get a better scope of things in general.
If you want to take that risk, we can. I mean, I don't mind.
I just don't want to send all of us in there gun ho and.
Should we bring him in closer? Maybe we should bring him to the place we're on now. And we go ahead from here. That way, at least he can see us.
True.
We could do that. If you want, or we can go ahead. I don't mind.
What sort of time is it, Leon?
It's about 6 in the morning.
Did everyone seem like, obviously I know our party is, but did everyone else sort of still seem like they're ready to attack?
The other half of the party definitely seemed like they were active, but they were not, far from your entire conversation, and you haven't made contact with them since. So you don't know what sort of position they're going to be in now.
Alright, well, maybe we go get them, bring them to this tree line, and me and you could advance further, signal them down, yeah?
Yeah, sounds good.
Right, we'll do that. Do you want to go get them? I'll wait here.
Yeah, that's fine.
In case they
So
come.
yeah, you're on the edge of one of the growing fields. You're on the edge of where these vine racks start, sort of crouched under the cover of the thinning plants.
So I'll go back. I'll grab the others.
Right.
Just saying, there's a good place we can hold out where you're a bit closer. You can see the place. So if we go ahead, maybe you can help us if we get into a bit of trouble.
That sounds good. I'll see if any of the other guys want to come with us. But they might have to stay here and protect their family, but we'll see. I'll go over to the other party.
Don't need bets. Leave the week.
Okay. Who are you going to talk to? You head over to Davian, or?
There's the woman and the brother.
Yeah, they were the ones that were going to come with you before. They're Stefania and Adrian are the two, brother and sister.
Sweet. I'll say to him we're going to start moving closer to the barn, see if we can get in some way or get a better vantage point. But you're more than welcome to come. You're more than welcome to stay.
She pulls. So Stefania pulls you slightly away from the rest of the party, and is going to be like, "Can you trust any of your party to not stab you in the back when we get there?"
I haven't so far.
Just seemed like there's a lot of tension and not much resolution. I don't know how comfortable I am heading in there. You know.
Yeah, we weren't a party that came in here together on purpose, and I admit a few of them have questionable morals, but it's not like we can do any of this alone. So regardless of their motives outside of this place, inside of this place, I need them.
Okay. Yeah. Me and my brother will come and help.
They probably need us as much as we need them.
Yeah, let's hope so. Anyway. Hopefully they need us alive.
That'd be good.
So the three of you, are the rest of the party going?
You coming, House Exploder and fucking Strahd worshipper? Nah, don't say that. I'll just say, you coming, guys?
I mean,
I won't.
where
I
are we
won't-
going?
I mean, the whole thing about going to the barn. We're gonna go up a little bit further. They've found a little kind of cubby hole that we can watch them get a bit closer, just in case they get jumped.
Alrighty, sounds good. I'll head up there.
Rogwe won't say anything, but he'll walk towards the place.